You know, buying a house, that can be a daunting task, whether it's your first time or even third or fourth time, but buying a historic property, that comes with a unique set of challenges, and our area has a lot of those. So I decided to get some professional insight on this. Here's part of my chat with Triad Realtor, Melissa Greer. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for being with us today. All right, you and I talked about this, and I didn't realize that there's such a big difference. When you're buying in a historic home as opposed to a regular house, what's the difference in that process?
Well, there's a lot of significance to the story. It has a narrative, and there are different levels of it. If it's a landmark property, you get some tax benefits, but it really is different. I love historic homes, and I love the story they tell. They always have a narrative, and some of them are even named and go by that as opposed to the address.
So is this the case of it's worth what someone will pay for it kind of thing? Because some people sentimental, they may have a tie to this particular property or the person or whatever.
Well, I think it is. I think someone who values historical features and a story and knowing that level of special, meaning is going to pay more for it. And obviously someone that could care less, the value is going to be exactly the same. So, but the one thing about historical homes is they're built with incredible materials that they survive the test of time. So that's the thing, is if you like quality, then that almost goes hand in hand.
Now, I would think the inspection is extremely important with a historic house, just because sometimes wiring and that type of thing. Talk about that.
A lot of these homes, if they were built in the early 1900s, have had to undergone renovation even through the years. It may not be perfect, but things like knob and tube wiring, things like any issues as far as the way they did things before, you do want to have a really thorough home inspector, possibly a structural engineer. But most of these homes really are not as scary as people would think.
Melissa, thanks. This is awesome, and we do have a lot of those type houses around our area. The key with the older homes sometimes is that the quality and the craftsmanship and the solid wood, this, that, and the other, you can't get anymore. Even their hardwood floors, you can't buy hardwoods like that anymore. So sometimes that cost is good, and sometimes it's a downside because you have to refurbish a lot too. So you have to understand the challenges.
Those homes were beautiful, by the way, absolutely gorgeous. And I think if you're going to live in a district like that, you really have to want to be there and have that passion to keep up with all those updates. I personally don't think I would want that stress, but beautiful for those who do.
Me either.
I've always wanted to buy a historical home. My grandparents lived in one for the longest time in Mount Airy, and then after they passed on, two guys came in and they renovated it back to its original form. So all of the rooms are back to the original layout, and they even have ties to the year that it was built and modeled. So it's really beautiful, and I just think that would be such a fun project to be able to restore a home to its former glory.
And if you're looking to purchase one of these historic homes like we just showed, I would imagine it's even more difficult to purchase now during the pandemic, because the housing market has been so just I don't even know what the proper
unpredictable.
Yeah,
It's blowing
unpredictable.
up.
I don't even know the proper
Unpredictable.
adjective.
It's a seller's market.
It's a seller's market
There we
right
go,
now.
Maddie. Come and save the day.
And in fact, I talked with Melissa a little bit about that, and she had said that Greensboro and the Triad is not used to this type of an explosion of prices, where now they have bidding wars. You put your asking price out, and then people are bidding above that. And she said she has seen home values go up $20,000 to $80,000 in 3 months.
Wow.
3 to 6 months. That's
That
what she
just
said.
makes me nervous.
Yeah. If you're buying right now, and this is not just here. This is kind of a nationwide thing. But there's always going to be, there's a bubble for that, right? It can burst and then the prices will drop. But she thinks that Greensboro, she was saying Greensboro in particular because that's where she works, will hold their value. It'll drop a little bit, but they'll hold the value, which is good for people that already own properties, because your value will go up by a percentage that it normally doesn't.
Some good insight and information.
Very helpful information for those who might be looking to buy a home.
Yeah, get ready to pay.
I was looking to buy a house last year, and man, I'm telling you, every time I would find something on a website, I'd put a call into a realtor, and they tell me, "Oh, that's already gone. It's been sold."
Yep.
And after 3 or 4 attempts, after about 3 or 4 weeks, excuse me, I was just like, I'm gonna just stick to my apartment.
Apartment life is good.
I don't have
Apartment
time
life
for this.
is the simple life.
It's easy, because I tell you, those home projects, no. Yeah. I look forward to not having that.